Closing statements, here we go. They drew lots, or some substance, I don't know what they're called. I think they're called lots. Martha Coakley.
Straws. Are they straws?
We don't have straws, can't afford straws. Martha Coakley has 60 seconds, shoot.
Thanks, Jim and Margery, and thanks for hosting us here today. I'm asking voters on January 19th to send me to Washington because I believe, and I think voters believe, that we need someone in Washington who will recognize the seriousness of the issues we face today and will have real concrete solutions to be able to get results. I've done that as Attorney General and as a district attorney. First of all, keeping people safe and making sure that we protect our constitutional rights. There's an appropriate balance for those. I've been able to do it. On the economy, as Attorney General, I've been a leader in the country on going after predatory lenders, on going after Wall Street, getting back money from Goldman Sachs, understanding the roots of this recession, and understanding that we need to bring real growth back here to Massachusetts, both regionally and by sectors, high tech, high tech. President Obama came to MIT because he knows that we can be the leaders in making sure that we bring green jobs and we have a clean economy. As Attorney General, I brought over $1 billion back to this Commonwealth for taxpayers, for consumers, and utility rates, from Medicaid fraud. I understand how to do that, and I will be an effective senator in Washington to make sure that for Massachusetts and for this country, we get real solutions for the economy, for healthcare, and for energy.
Thank you, Martha Coakley. Scott Brown.
Thank you for having this. If you're tired of the way things are happening in Washington right now, and you're tired of the higher taxes being proposed, the more government intervention into your lives, and the lack of transparency and just listening and thinking about your everyday needs, then you need to make a stance. You need to draw a line in the sand. You need to get involved. And on January 19th, I'm asking for your vote. And I'm asking for that vote based on quite a few factors. My 18 years serving as an assessor, selectman, state rep, state senator, taking over 6,000 votes, being a 30-year member of the Army National Guard and as a lieutenant colonel, and working very hard to protect your rights up at Beacon Hill, filing and protecting our kids from sexual predators, making sure that we have strong drunk driving laws, and never voting for a tax increase, and watching your wallets and pocketbooks in a time when you need more money than the state needs or that the federal government needs. So I'm asking for your support. It's a historic election. You can get out and vote right now, absentee ballots, your kids are home. I'm asking for your support. It's time for change.
Thank you, Scott Brown. Joe Kennedy.
Thank you very much for having Mr. Marty. I appreciate it. I'm a small government candidate, and what that means is dramatically reducing the size of government that we have today. Both of the people who I'm running against are large government candidates. They are for bigger spending, they are for bigger budgets, and the most important thing here is spending. You can't be pro-war and be smaller spending. It's not possible. If I go to Washington, I will write legislation to repeal every plank, every dollar, every dime of Obamacare. I will write legislation and submit it for auditing the Fed, and when we find and if we find corruption in the Fed, I will end the Federal Reserve and write legislation and get co-sponsors to do that. I am going to Washington to write and submit legislation to end the wars that we have going on today. I will write and submit legislation to bring back every dollar, every dime of every bailout that has happened so far and put it back into the taxpayers' wallets. I will write legislation to bring back every single tax increase that has happened during the current administration, and then I'll go after the 43% spending increases that happened during Bush-Cheney.
Thank you, Joe Kennedy. Thank you, Martha Coakley. And thank you, Scott Brown.
Thank you all. This is great.
And we want to thank you all for listening and watching. If you just can't get enough, check out the podcast at 96.9 Boston Talks. You know that great pundit who once said, "I never voted, only encourages them"? Well, all of us here at 96.9 Boston Talks urge you to encourage them. Vote 2 weeks from today, January 19th. Thanks to the three of you, and thanks everybody out there for being here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.